What's up guys, Chris Siglansky here, and today we're going to be taking a closer look at the 2018 Specialized TARMAC SL6. This is the SL6 edition, and I'll show you guys some key features and some difference between the SL5, this SL6, and the current new SL7. This bike is actually a good buddy of mine, my buddy Cameron Oster. He's actually founder of 3R Cycling, and if you live in the South Florida area and you're really looking to get some really cool fun midweek training rides and travel rides, I'll go ahead and drop his Instagram handle down in the comments box below. But yeah, let's take a closer look. This is honestly one of my favorite frames that Specialized has come out with. Reason being, when they released this frame, it looked a lot like the Venge frame that they had at the time, with the lower seat stay on the bike, which on the previous model, the SL5, this top tube area and this seat stay actually met. It came in perfect congruency, and when they redesigned this, I like how they lowered the seat stay, assuming that the bike's going to be more stiffer, more aero properties. And this bike was actually the first time that Specialized has come back with the 12R carbon, which we've seen in the McLaren Venge that they released around 2012 2013, and that SL5 McLaren Tarmac. So bike is crazy light. He's got this thing set up with SRAM Red E-Tap, which is one of my favorite group sets for a mechanical bike setup. He also has the EE CycleWorks brakes, and if anybody knows, when Specialized released this bike, they came out with an ultralight frame set and a complete build-up, and it came with these brakes. So these brakes are crazy light. They have really good actuation on them, like super light. Like it a lot. And he has equipped with the power saddle, which again, this is one of the most popular and sought after saddles that Specialized has been putting on most of their bikes. And we had this set up with a SRAM Red 1x. So I remember when Cameron was first starting to get into cycling, he had a 2x setup, and it was I think a common 53, 52 in the front or something around there. I'm like, dude, like, it's South Florida, it's super flat here. Throw on a 54 chain ring and make it a 1x. Take off the front derailleur, which you're gonna reduce a little more weight, and you just slap it on a bigger chain ring. So for down here, it makes sense. If you live somewhere up north with a lot of hills, a lot of climbs, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. But for here, South Florida, the rides are fast, the grounds are flat. Doing a 1x setup, it just looks so clean, and it makes a lot of sense. Wheel set he chose was the SL6 50 wheel set. And this is like the perfect in between the SL6 32s that they made and the 64s at the time when they came out with the wheel set about 2 years ago. And I think it still looks really great. They're not crazy big, or they're not really small. It's just the perfect size of a dish. He also opted with the Specialized SL stem with the K-Edge Garmin mount. I'm taking a look at pedals. He went with the Look carbon pedals, which I like these pedals a lot. They're super light. But one thing a lot of people were saying is when you start to wear on them, that this little part that the center of your ball, your foot attaches to or sits on, tends to wear out. And I've even seen some guys' bikes where this thing was just coming off. So if you're riding with Shimano, go ahead and stick with Shimano. I know the Ultegras, the 105 and the Durst ones are way more durable than the Look pedals. These, if you're just looking for weight, if you're like a weight weenie guy, then these are really cool. Also, what he did do on the 1x setup is he has the Cork power meter, which if you're training, if you know anything about training, for guys are mostly looking for their power and their wattage output. So that's a really good indicator, a really good thing just to add on your bike, man, if you're training for power. On the SRAM Red rear derailleur, he doesn't have any more, but we had these oversized, or not the oversized, he just had the regular SRAM speed pulley wheels. The bearings went bad, so we just went back to the stock SRAM Red ones. Nothing really special there, but bike looks great. On the engagement on the rear hub, I believe it's 18 or 32. He just kept it standard. We didn't go with the 54 on this one. He just likes it more quiet, more sleek and stealth sounding, which is not bad. I like it. Great setup. Also on tire size, Cameron went with the SL6 Turbo Gripton 700/20. And if you guys heard me on that last video, I was telling you how a lot of guys were going with a lot wider tire size, and this is pretty much what most of the guys down here are running with. It's a 28, really thick, not as aggressive, but just adds a lot of comfort to your ride. But with that being said, if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, go ahead and drop a comment in the comment box below. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.